It's your main man once again. Hitting that tab again, hitting that tab again. It's taken such a long time since I've done. Well, not really such a long time. Quite a while anyway. Like maybe 13, 12 videos, 15 videos maybe. Until I've done sports with your boy. I think this is episode 2. Yeah. I haven't had a lot of sports stuff to talk about, Like, the D-backs need to shape it up, okay? Just like 3-4 games ago, they used to be the best, one of the best in the West. Were the best in the West. Almost the best in the National League. Now they're slipping behind. They're almost below 500. They need to get on that 6-win, 7-win, 9-win, 10-win. They need to get on some sort of win streak here. And they need, it has to come from somewhere. And a reoccurring issue apparently was that Shelby Miller needed to be replaced, which is kind of funny because most people would say that Shelby Miller, like last year, if you didn't know, Shelby Miller was... Oh, by the way, don't watch this if you don't really interested in sports, but I do get a few people. I think I already explained this, but I do get like a few people watching that. Because it's like a sports session on TV, but there's no TV, but there's no like commercials. So yeah, anyway. And my mom's upstairs anyway. So I just yeah. Hey, if you don't want commercials, you want like sports talk show. What? Right here, I'm the guy. Church Gaming Joe's tell everyone about it. Like, this guy has some good sports talk. Okay, when he talks about the Cardinals and Hassan Reddick. Okay, the new draft pick of the Cardinals that are he's supposed to be put into a position. Actually, I'm gonna sound like I don't know a lot now. In fact, I'm gonna sound like I don't know anything. I don't follow a lot, but geez, is it middle linebacker, right? Or is it like corner? They were talking about needing a middle linebacker for the draft, or another linebacker. But I believe it's like corner opposite end of Patrick Peterson, right? Or is that supposed to be? I think it's Buda Baker that's supposed to be corner opposite end of Patrick Peterson. Pretty sure. I'm not. Yeah. And I believe that's supposed to be. I think Reddick's supposed to be the Mike, but hey. Anyway. I don't know, it seems like the Cardinals are going in business. What I do know, though, not all the ins and outs of the Cardinals schedule. I still haven't looked at the Cardinals schedule in a while. I could be the man and say win across the board, but apparently what's been going on with everybody is everybody's saying the Cardinals are gonna lose like 7 games and they're not gonna do very good. Yeah, I find that hard to be the case. I think everybody's appreciated what I've heard Doug Wolf show, which I believe is actually one of the most influential shows in like the nation of talk show hosts. If you didn't know, like talk shows and sports talk shows, it's like one of the most influential for sports. It's like one of the most informational, I guess, or something. One of the best shows, I guess, when it comes to the local sports. And sometimes a little bit of national sports. Notification from Birdman. Girls trying to join the Boy Scouts. Why? Sorry, a notification just popped up. I'm like, huh? Interesting. I watched a lot of YouTubers, and Birdman's one of my favorites anyway. I'll move on away from that topic. And I can't go back to the D-backs. Can I go back to the D-backs? I'm playing the Detroit Tigers tonight. They lost last night, I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game on the 15th, and I'm gonna have to tell my mom or just is it Tori? Whoever my mom's friend's name. that a D-backs and Mets game, it starts at 6:40, and I can leave school. She was planning to have me picked up, like, during school or something like that. But I can, like, leave school and just go to the game, unless they actually have something to do where they have to pick me up at a certain time. But I think I could just go to the game, like, 2. I don't think they're gonna, or anybody else they have to pick up. I think might be, but otherwise, I believe I could just arrange it so we could just go at 2:00. And so when I get off of school, anyway. But yeah, that's another thing. The D-backs have to really get on their horse. Like, seriously. Like, get the bats driving through. We're really good at home, and I guess the Detroit Tigers are okay, right? I mean, I looked at the schedule of this road season. It seemed like did I say road season? This road stretch. Sorry, I'm thinking about the season. Thinking about how good it was compared to what we thought it was going to be. How don't expect, if you're an Arizona fan, don't expect any Arizona teams to do good. Don't expect anything out of them at all, because you know what? They're going to shock you, probably. No matter what it is, they're going to shock you. Remember that Arizona State team last year, where everybody was saying, even people from, like, out of state were saying that they're going to do insane, like, really, really good, like, playoff. Playoff? You talking about the playoff? Speaking of playoffs, NBA playoffs, don't watch those. Actually, you know what? There was an overtime game. It was kind of ironic because they were talking about on the radio how all the NBA playoffs were, like, terrible. Like, the games were just trash, and every team is losing. Like, everybody was either losing by a lot of points or winning by a lot of points, by, like, 20-point deficit, in the double digits. That's not supposed to be how it goes. And, of course, all we know is that Golden State and the Golden State and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be the Warriors and Cavaliers are going to be playing in the finals. And everybody's saying the ratings are terrible for NBA, but yet it's good enough to where the ratings are also still kind of bad for hockey, even though hockey's doing the same thing. They're doing playoffs, and they're actually good, apparently. Like, really good. Like, the men on the ice are going at it hard. Okay. And then in basketball, it's like, everybody's losing by, like, 20 points. How much fight do you actually have in you, How much fight do you actually have in you? Okay, and I'm sitting over here thrilled. The D-backs are still above 500. They're 2 games above 500, but they're above 500. I'm thrilled, okay? Absolutely thrilled, pumped up. And in fact, I can't wait to listen to the game on my phone today. Yeah, because that's a big deal for the D-backs to be as good as they are. I think they will actually. Some people aren't saying that they won't contend for a playoff spot. I think they will contend for a playoff spot, to be honest with you. By the way, I hope you guys like this, like 10 minutes of sports and everything else like that. I'm trying to wrap it up real quick, but I can't wrap it up right now. I'm gonna wrap it up and say that I'm gonna go on for like 2 more minutes or 1 more minute, so you know what I mean. Anyway. People are saying that the D-backs aren't going to be playoff contenders, and I say they probably are. Actually, I think what they're doing is for real. They're in a little bit of a downfall, a little bit right now. They played the Nationals and the Rockies. All right, and but I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna do good today, and I hope they're gonna. What I'm hoping for is, I believe right now they are, I want to say 18-15. What I'm hoping for is that they'll be 26. Is that right? 26 and 15 or something like that. Like, I actually wish they'd go like 8 in a row, and then that'll be, out of the homestand, I believe. Yeah. So cool. And by the time they're playing, by the time I'm gonna be able to watch them, I would hope that they would go 5 in a row, so their record would look a lot better. And they'll be. So right now, actually, they're in third place. They're below the Dodgers. But basically, I want them to be back where they were. In fact, yeah, yeah, back where they were at first place, not first one. Now they can't be at first, not until a longer while. They're gonna have to win quite a lot more, because the first place is actually the Rockies, and the first place in the NL is the Nationals anyway. And they're like, I think, 24 games almost. 24 games in the win column. Anyway, 11 minutes of sports. Sports. That's exactly what I would call it. Sports. I hope you enjoyed. Blue thumb if you did. And if you're not interested, just don't watch, because, whatever. I know you, Brendan, and other subscribers to my channel anyway.